Here we are, week 8, our last one. I hope you have found it helpful, whether or not you've followed along every week or just grabbed tasks here and there. And if this is your first video, welcome. I have been doing a 8-week back-to-school planning series, and you can jump in this week. Each week doesn't really build on each other. So you can jump in now if you want to check out the other ones. The whole series is down in the down bar. So our big task for this week is to focus on our mom life stuff. But before I get to that one, let me give you the rest. The other task is to take the same thing that we did for mom life last week. Look at the list of tasks for curriculum or miscellaneous that you haven't completed yet in the series. Choose 1, 2, 3 of them and get them done this week. Again, ideally, you'll pick the ones that will make the biggest impact, but also just get them done. Just choose something to get done. Speaking to myself as well, which is going to be a real challenge because we've got day camp next week, and I'm volunteering, and then just some other things going on in the evenings and such. So it's going to be a challenge next week, but we'll see. Now, mom life task this week. We are going to focus on a little bit of ounce of prevention, just like we did last week with our tech stuff. We're going to do that this week. So we are going to think ahead through the fall, through the full semester, and tackle some stuff that's going to come up. For example, if you need to make any medical appointments, eye appointments, school physicals, those kind of things, go ahead and get them scheduled now. Call, grab out your calendar, pick up your phone, call, and make those appointments so that you have them. If you already have some scheduled for here, like dentist appointments being made so far out in advance or whatever, double check when they're scheduled to make sure that it's still going to fit in your homeschool life now that you have a better idea of what your fall is going to look like. So we're going to tackle things like that. What kind of maintenance does your car need? Do you have an oil change coming up? That sort of thing. Do that. I have all of these things and more on a checklist in the down bar, and then also have a couple papers for you to fill in. So when you're done with this video, go grab it. Do you have any fall birthdays? We do. And it always sneaks up on me. So think about what birthdays you have coming up. And no, you don't have to, I'm not saying you have to make all the plans now, but spend a few minutes brainstorming of what you might do or possible gift ideas. Do you have fall sports or different fall activities, scouts, that sort of thing? What needs purchased? If you haven't already done so, grab out the stuff from last year, see what fits, see what they're going to need, make a list, and get it purchased. I also like to give my car a really good clean out this time of year. So when we start back and we're in our car a lot more stuff, it's ready to go. If you have DVD players, switch it out. Maybe what movies are in there, vacuum it out well, all of that stuff. Just get it ready for the new year. And then one other thing that I think is important to do now, before life just happens, so that you can be intentional, is to think about what morning routines and evening and after school routines or evening routines that your family might need. Now, I have talked about this before in another video, and I'll try to remember to link it down there when I've talked about what my morning routines are. But I like to have no more than 5 things on my morning routine list. I choose 5 things that are impactful, that I will get done, because if I have too many things on there, then I'm overwhelmed and chances of me falling through are much slimmer. Same with my kids. When they are, depending on their ages and their unique personalities, you may only want to have maybe 3 things on there, but choose no more than 5 things and brainstorm what things need to be done in the morning to set your day off well, and what things need to be done sometime in the afternoon or evening to tidy up the day or prepare yourself for the evening, that sort of thing. One thing I think is important to have somewhere on your list, or on your kids' list, I should say, and morning or later in the day, that depends on you, is to make sure that they are taking responsibility for getting things ready if they have any fall activities or evening activities, sports, that sort of thing. I, for too many years, didn't put that job on the kids and put it on myself, which obviously when they're like 3, 4, you need to, but I waited longer than I needed, waited longer than I should have. And now to get my kids in that habit well has been more of a struggle. So if that's not already on your list of things that you've been working on your kids doing, make sure you get that on the routine somewhere. So that's week 8, focusing on our home life. Links down below for the printable and other videos in the series. And congratulations, we're done.